This is the street that I grew up on. I came here in 1968 with my family from Mauritius, and this is where a lot of my torment started from. I'm revisiting this house after many years. My name is Natalie, and this is where my journey started. I haven't been here for about 20 years. It's mixed feelings at the moment, what I'm feeling, because as I look at the house, it's bringing memories. Some good, some really not so good. I just remember go-karting with my sisters and brothers down this hill, all the way down. There was a separation between my parents. My mum had her room, which is the one here with the bars, that was her bedroom. And then at the top, there was my dad's room. So the whole house was, we just had this separation with my mum and dad. It was so traumatic as a child. I remember my father, who was a pervert, he would come into the room and he would sexually abuse one of my sisters. Although it didn't happen to me, I used to feel like it was happening to me because I watched it from the age of probably 7 till I was 16 years old. He used to tell us we would grow up to be prostitutes. The abuse really had a terrible effect on me because from the age of probably 7, I just had this desire to die. I used to cut myself all the time on my wrists. I used to cut my wrists. I used to just sit there cutting. I don't know why. I don't know whether it was because of the torment of living in this house and my father and the things that I'd seen, the sexual abuse. This went on for years, just wanting to cut, overdose, drink, everything I could do. Even when I used to go to work from this house, I used to stand at Archway Station and think, I'm going to jump, I'm going to jump, I'm going to jump. When I left this house, I was 18 years old. I married the first guy that took any interest in me, and he just happened to be a professional footballer at the time. I remember, even with the suicidal thoughts that I had, it carried from when I was brought up in this house into my marriage. I'd come out of one abuse from my dad, and then I'd gone into another abuse with this man. I remember one day when I took the tablets was when I came home and I caught him in bed with somebody. Because I had such low self-esteem, all I could do was look at both of them, again running to the tablets, taking an overdose, find myself in hospital. They called my husband, and in them days they used to put a tube inside your throat. And I remember just waking up and seeing my husband in front of me, but seeing these tablets just going past. And I remember my husband saying to me, "Why don't you just die? Why don't you just die?"